Hi, this video will show you how to use the Premium Reduction Guide without wasting time. First, if you like your current insurance agent, you can give the agent a premium target for your next renewal. Call your current insurance agent now. Ask if your rate at renewal will be $3.10 per $100 of payroll. If so, get a commitment to have the quote in hand at least 45 days prior to your renewal date. That will leave you time to act if your current insurance agent does not deliver as promised. As we explained below, agents and insurance companies prefer to give you the quote at the last minute. Now, every insurance agent is familiar with tactics on how to defeat your interest in finding the lowest possible rate, if you might find that rate from some other broker. And you must set some clear rules on your current agent in order to protect yourself. Here are 2 rules to use. First, set a deadline, a firm deadline. It is important that you set deadlines and be willing to penalize any agent that fails to meet your deadline, which puts your interests behind the interests of the agent and the insurance company. The deadline and the penalty must also apply to your current insurance agent. Insurance agents usually provide quotes only 1 to 2 days before the expiration of your current insurance, leaving you little time to understand the coverages that were quoted and no time to try to renegotiate lower premiums. Guess who the lack of time benefits? Not you. We strongly recommend a deadline of 45 days before the expiration of your current policy. If your current agent can't deliver a renewal rate that makes you happy, 45 days will give you enough time to shop with other agents who can deliver that rate. Anything less than 45 days may not be enough time. This means you need to start early. We recommend you start no less than 90 days before the expiration of your next policy. Now, almost all insurance companies can quote within 30 days after receiving an application, so set the deadline for the quote 30 days after you contact the broker with the target pricing from the Premium Reduction Guide. For example, if you contact your broker 90 days before your policy expires, set the deadline for that broker to deliver a firm quote at the 60-day mark. You may hear a lot of reasons why the agent can't meet the deadline, but they are all nonsense. Tell your agent if he can't meet the deadline, then you will find an agent who can meet the deadline. Any broker who misses your deadline is certainly putting your interests behind those of the agent. They can meet the deadline if they want to. If the insurance agent works for a direct writing insurance company, meaning that agent only works for one single insurance company, such as Farmers or State Farm, you can simply change the agent to another agent for that same company, whether it's Farmers or State Farm or another direct writing insurance company. If the insurance agent represents multiple insurance companies, you can find another agent for any insurance company by calling the insurance company directly and asking for a referral. Now, do not mention you are currently insured with that insurance company if that is the case, and also don't mention you are changing agents. The insurance company underwriter might be reluctant to help you fire your current agent. And if the underwriter is reluctant to give you a name, then ask for the names of 3 agencies instead. Second rule, control the insurance companies that are assigned to each broker. If your agent represents multiple insurance companies, tell your agent he or she may only choose 3 insurance companies to work with. If you don't do this, your agent will be able to defeat your interest in finding the lowest possible rate, and here's how. A common tactic for insurance agents is to send an application to every insurance company, even if the agent knows he or she has no chance of obtaining a quote from that particular insurance company. For property and casualty insurance, including workers' compensation, insurance companies will only work with one insurance agent at a time. Usually, this is the agent that sends in the first application for a particular business, in this case, your business. Any other application sent in by other brokers afterwards on your behalf would be rejected by that same insurance company. And as a result, the first agent to send in an application to each insurance company is protected from competition from that insurance company in the hands of any other broker. By being first to send in an application, the agent prevents all other agents from being able to provide you with a quote. Now, you must be very firm on this point. If you allow any agent to approach more than 3 insurance companies, you will not be able to obtain a quote from any other agent, and you will be stuck with whatever rate your agent gives you. This is called blocking of markets or flooding the market, where market in this case means insurance company. Every agent knows this tactic, and they will try to send an application to every insurance company, defeating your interest in obtaining multiple quotes from any other agent. In the language of business insurance, this tactic is so common that it actually has a name, and it is called flooding the market or blocking the market. where market again means insurance companies. Yes, it is that common. Now, after you tell your agent to approach only 3 insurance companies, you're going to have to include a penalty for sending an application to more than 3 insurance companies, as many agents will claim that their staff ended up sending more applications out to more insurance companies by mistake, or the agent might claim he or she was just looking out for you by going to as many insurance companies as possible. Here's one other tip. You can use the premium reduction guide to find the best brokers. Here's how. Ask any broker that calls you asking for a chance to bid to tell you where they think your pricing will end up. Keep in mind that brokers who write a lot of business in any industry, including auto repair, have a good idea on what the lowest possible rates are in the industry generally, but also they know full well what the lowest possible rate is that they are likely to deliver on your behalf. They might try to avoid that question, they might try to say they need to do the underwriting, et cetera, but nonsense. They can give you a pretty clear idea on what the marketplace is delivering right now as the lowest possible rate. If a broker won't tell you this, you should be very skeptical that they really understand your industry and that they can deliver the lowest possible pricing for you. You can screen out a lot of brokers this way and save yourself a lot of time. Keep in mind that having the wrong broker work with a great insurance company can result in a very high quote or no quote at all, when the right broker might have delivered dramatically lower pricing for your business. If you need help finding the best brokers for every insurance company, feel free to call us. Remember, we don't sell insurance, so we can look out for your interests exclusively. Keep in mind that we have real-world experience at finding brokers who actually deliver the lowest possible pricing, because it is what we do every day for our clients. We see broker results, we see broker performance, and we talk to dozens of brokers all the time. Of course, even with our recommendations, you are in charge. You will always make the final decisions on which brokers to involve. Thanks again for watching this video.